It's safe to say that if your child is a child that struggles with constipation, you've heard of Miralax. This over-the-counter laxative is commonly recommended to kids who struggle with constipation. We understand that no parent wants to turn to medication, especially if they don't have to. Parents, we don't want you to feel like Miralax is your only option, especially with the many documented side effects that come from it. So let's talk about Miralax and what struggles can come with it. But let's also dive into the natural solutions to get your baby, toddler, or child out of the constipation struggle and have regular digestion. Moms, if you feel like Miralax is your only option, especially when you notice the negative impact that Miralax has emotionally and behaviorally, then this video is for you. We're going to learn about the body's normal physiological process of digestion, how Miralax gets in the way, and how pediatric chiropractic care is a natural solution for constipation. First, let me tell you a story. A mom writes that she had no idea that it could make his behavior even worse. Their doctor definitely didn't tell her that he mentioned nothing about Miralax side effects. That was what Laura, Justin's mother, shared with us during her initial consultation when we were diving deep into what triggered Justin's behavior to go from not good to horrible about 6 months before starting care. Justin had battled chronic constipation since he was an infant and was now dealing with severe behavior and anger issues, even getting violent with his sister and other kids. He had already been placed on Miralax and then later received a diagnosis of ADHD as well. Despite having just turned 3 years old, their pediatrician recommended Justin be put on ADHD medications in addition to Miralax. Thankfully, a friend had recommended that she take a look at some drug-free options like pediatric chiropractic. Since she was more than concerned about her 3-year-old being on 2 different medications so early on in life, she made the call to her local PX docs and got started. So why is Miralax recommended so often? The main ingredient in Miralax is polyethylene glycol 3350. This is designed to help the digestive tract hold more water, which also pulls more water into the stool. This helps the stool pass easier as it's softer. Miralax most often comes in a powdered mix that you mix with water or juice, while dosage recommendations are specific for adults. It's recommended that you reach out to your provider for use with kids under the age of 17. For more information on its origin and ingredients, I highly recommend you do your own research, which you'll be surprised at what you find. The FDA did a study and found that 167 kids taking Miralax had severe emotional and psychiatric side effects in a 2014 study reported by CBS News. This debate has continued as the FDA has failed to approve it for kids under the age of 17. Its current use is considered off-label, and while many pediatricians recommend its use for constipation, many other sites and experts have documented side effects that actually increase bloating, gas, cramping, diarrhea, and even additional stomach pain and pressure. We'll link the article in the comments if you want to take a look at it. Additionally, the main ingredient, polyethylene glycol 3350, has a mechanism of retaining water that works against the body's natural process of nutrient and fluid absorption. While altering this process may provide temporary relief, long-term, working against absorption affects not only the biochemistry of the body, but also the brain's communication with our digestive system via the vagus nerve. Additionally, many parent groups have formed over the last 10 plus years that are very critical of Miralax, citing experiences of their own children's struggles with the medication, just like Laura, Justin's mom. The documented studies results have yet to show a definitive answer. These symptoms of Miralax include severe behavioral side effects such as anxiety, mood swings, anger, paranoia, and massive personality changes. While there is still debate on the association of each side effect academically, the vast amount of parents, caregivers, and clinicians coming forward with experiences cannot be ignored. As parents, we have every right to be angry and frustrated when we hear and see real-life examples of the side effects that we listed above. When we turn to a medication, we want to trust that it's not only effective, but extremely safe. Understandably, many parents get quite angry when they learn about these behavioral and emotional side effects of Miralax for the first time. But what we hope to do with this is you find a path and an option that gets the root cause of your child's constipation and then take action to care for it naturally and without drugs. So what is a natural solution or a medication-free option for constipation? After years of clinical practice, we continue to find that kids struggle with constipation coming from three main categories. One is nutritional and food intolerances, two is neurological interferences, and three is both nutritional and neurological. So here's the wildest part of all this. While nearly 100% of the patients that we begin care with have tried a multitude of diet changes, detoxes, supplements, etc., almost none of them have been told about how important the nervous system is when it comes to gut and digestive health. The science behind it, especially concerning constipation and digestive issues, is super simple. An overstressed and overstimulated brain and nervous system gets stuck on a perpetual, sustained fight or flight mode, known as the sympathetic side of the nervous system. When a child gets stuck in this state, it's known as a subluxation. Limited motility and the wrong signals equal constipation. This lack of digestive motility caused by sustained sympathetic stress also limits the body's ability to assimilate and excrete toxins and unwanted molecules. This is where the reactions to things like gluten, dairy, and so forth come in, as well as increased behavior issues and emotional dysregulation. These foods are already more difficult to digest just naturally. But if you have a subluxated nervous system filled with an interference and distress, it struggles to digest and eliminate even the most basic of foods and healthy foods alike. This is where the ultimate frustration comes in for the parents. You've thrown the book at this problem with your child with fantastic nutrition, which is not easy with kids, and all the supplements, yet the problem persists. After just a few months of neurologically focused pediatric chiropractic care, here's what Laura has to say about the changes that she's seen with Justin. We have been able to go more places, so more often, and Justin will listen so much better, which has taken my stress level from 30 to like a 5. We have been receiving so many compliments on how Justin acts. He's not hitting people anymore. He's less aggressive. He's been able to share easier. And best of all, he's pooping every day. So if you've tried it all or you're getting started with helping your child's chronic constipation, save the Miralax and drugs as an absolute last resort. The side effects of Miralax are many and can be long-lasting as well. Since we find that most cases have neurological stress and subluxation as primary contributors, we recommend reaching out to us to learn about your exact struggles and get a neurological assessment with our Insight scan technology. This gentle measurement allows us to address the root cause of your child's health challenges and constipation. We believe every child deserves a drug-free option as a first choice, saving all the side effects of things like Miralax as a last resort only. If you're concerned this may be the case with your child, schedule a consultation and exam with us right away. You can find the link up in our bio to our website.